As we already know by the other videos, we had part 1, 2, 3, and 4 doing tie rod ends, wheel bearings, brakes, front end, suspension. Oh god, I can't even go through all this stuff. But anyway, now we rode it for the first time, and what happens? We hear a noise in the engine. Not fun. So today's first day of our teardown, to tear it all apart, find out how to remove all the stuff from the back. The dual exhaust, everything was hanging up on the wall over there. I got the duals hanging up, the body kit, the crash bar, all the junk for the back. Anyway, as you see the top of the pistons, they're kind of fouling plugs out. So I checked out the cam. The cam looks good. I was so sure it was the cam, but I'm not so sure it's the cam now, because everything looked really, really good. So I was watching some other videos, and the guy basically said, you know, use the feeler gauge. I don't know if you can see that, and that's what it should come out to be the space in between your ring. Well, there's a big gap in this. I mean, that's apparently more than what should be in there. Anyway, I'm thinking something might be possibly wrong. How they seat. I don't really feel no gaps or anything wrong. This one seats pretty darn good all the way around, and this one kind of sits up on one end. And I'm thinking that might be it. So we're gonna tear it apart and see what's going on. That sits flush. That sits flush. Maybe this sits up with a little gap too. I don't know. I'm gonna try the kerosene method and fill it with some kerosene and see if I get any leaks. I'm sure I will with all that carbon deposits. And the cylinders don't look scored up or nothing. They look pretty good. But again, you know, like they said, you know, when you put your piston ring in there and you use your feeler gauge, it can either be the internal part of the wall, it could be the internal part of the wall, or it could be part of the ring. Combination of both, like I said. So I guess it doesn't really look that big of a gap, but I guess that is a pretty big gap. It's supposed to be a lot tighter. And 25 thousandths or 0.25, according to the feeler gauge, it would have to be like almost touching. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that would cause the compression to be 120. I guess that can cause all the other problems. And I'm sure whoever owned it previous to me really didn't take care of it. You know, we're just going to do a build on it. We're going to put a bigger pistons and everything, and we're going to get her done and put it all back together. All right. Well, this will be part 1 of my video. And sorry I didn't show pictures of how we were taking it apart, because once we got into zone, you know, we just kept going and going and going until we finished. But you can see the carbon buildup on there. I mean, the air cleaner, you know, is a good air cleaner, but the guy before didn't really even change out the air cleaner. There it is. That's like $40 for the air cleaner, and you see all the dust and the dirt and the debris. And it's inside there too. So now we got a new one. And that probably caused some of the junk, some of the stuff happening. I didn't even check in here yet. I'll clean everything up, make it spick and span. So, all right, we'll be back with part 2 after we rip the rest of it down.